Hello everyone, this is Troy Kostasic for Explorminate, bringing you Thea, the Awakening in early access. I'd like to welcome you back with me. Since the last time I played, there's been a couple patches for this game, and we've got some UI improvements and some new icons. So I'm just going to walk you through some of those real quick. Go back to my village for a moment. This should look familiar. This is kind of our examination page or whatever they call it. But when I go to gather, I have a whole new UI, and you can see that like they've kind of taken all my villagers and moved them out. So now I got to reassign them, but that's okay because it's kind of useful for us to see how the new UI works. So um, I need a lot of wood, so I'm going to put Slava here on wood. And if I wanted, I could have some people help her. And you can see what happens there is I get more production as I add helpers. I can take the helpers away. Or if I wanted, I can put this person on wood over here. Just however I choose, whatever I think is the most efficient. Um, I'm going to want some coal. I'm going to want some vegetables. And honestly, that's where I'm going to need the helpers. So, that's where we're going to put them for now. Now, the great thing is, used to be, I'd have to go back, and if I wanted to craft, I'd have to go to craft, and all that. Well, now, if I'm on the gathering screen, I've got these handy little arrows here. I can just go right to gathering without changing UI, so that is nice. So I'm back to this, and I want to make these meals. And if you notice, infinite is now default on for crafting and I think gathering too, but I'm not seeing uh, anything like that. So um, it appears that my old method of when I was in a camp, I'd let people gather for a while and I'd set them all to the same number of turns. I don't think I can do that anymore with this new UI. That's fine. Just means I gotta pay attention. That's all. So, new UI. It's kind of nice, a little bit more convenient. I can flip through all three things. Unfortunately, what I can't do, and what I'd really like to do, is be able to go from like here to inventory to equipment and have some arrows that let me go back and forth among all of them. That would be super, but we just don't have that yet. Let me check out my people here. Make sure everybody's using the best weapons that they can. I think that's pretty much the case. Everything's looking good. There, she can wear that stuff. Anybody else just wearing kind of cruddy? Alright. You can see I have a few new icons here. Alright. That's fine. Now, go over here to this thing. Oh, they've moved some things around on me. Let's go to inventory. Okay. I've got a bunch of these extra shirts that I don't really need. So what I can do is I can take them over and dismantle them, and I'll get, well, I'm going to do all 5. I'll get 1 leather and 1 vine per, it would appear. So now, up here, I've got 5 vines, and I got 46 leather. Looks like I've ended up with a bunch of extra materials as well. As you can see, there's new icons there for mithril. New one for steel. Any other new ones that I notice? No, no new ones there yet. I don't think. Gold. Iron has the same icon it did, I think. So, all in all, pretty cool. Got a lot of new materials, so maybe actually I should think about crafting some weapons. Although I've got everybody outfitted with clubs, I'd really like to use my next research on crafting some jewelry. So, we'll try to work on that. Alright, as you recall, oops, controls are still touchy. I was here in my expedition trying to gather some things, and let's see, what have I got in my inventory here? Have I gathered much of anything yet? No, it would appear not. Okay, I did pick up those 4 kids in that quest, and so I'm going to try to complete that quest here. I got these 4 kids. Now I can take them right back to my village, or I can try to use them to do this quest, and so I'm going to do that. I've got plenty of food and fire, so let's play a few turns. Oh no, wait a minute, that was bad. I've got to assign people. I forgot. And so I want to try to get as much of this mithril as I possibly can. So by putting all these people onto mithril, there's a chance I can pick some up. I'll get 5 mithril every 3 turns. 24 turns, yeah. Putting her on that does not matter. What about bone? 12 turns. Wood, 12 turns. Man, she needs some crafting tools. I think I'll put her on bone for now. Alright. Let's pass some turns. Every 3 turns, I should get mithril. So that was 1, 2, 3. So I should have 5 more mithril in my inventory. And now I do. It's getting dark, so I'm going to break camp. I'm going to move here to Ziadi, and then see about working on this. No, that's not it. Okay. Where was this woman? Is it the Icy Priestess? Having trouble remembering. I should have watched my old Let's Play to try to figure it out. Oh, okay. I need to go here. They're all labeled the same for the same quest. So I go to this smithy, and then I can go to the other smithy and finish the quest. Alright, let's approach. Here's the demon woman. I'm going to ask what she's going to do with them. She says, "Worry not, I am not a Baba Yaga, nor the Lady Medea, to feast on child flesh. I merely take these young ones, so they may join me and my sisters, and be young and beautiful forever." So I have a choice. I can sacrifice these 4 kids to try to complete this quest, or I can keep them. I'm going to keep them. And we'll go through all this. Let's see. Uh, I say, listen, I will let you live if you agree to go out with the dwarf, okay? The Rusalka looks at you stunned. For a few seconds, you see no comprehension on her face, and then she finally nods and speaks. Her voice is sweet and innocent once more. The dwarf, yes, of course. You give him the red ribbons and tell him to burn it in his furnace, and that on the next day I will come. I swear this by my soul. Here, have a lock of my hair to seal the bargain. You feel a strong conviction in her voice, but who knows? Sure, I can go burn some ribbon. Alright, so now we need to get over to that smith. I'm going to take this route. I think it'll be a little bit safer. Let's pass the turn. Ah, we got to level up. Excellent. Pasha got some health. Imislava got some crafting, tactics, intelligence, traps. And what about these guys? +1 curse. Dexterity, gathering, speech. +2 health. Nice. And some strength. Alright, let's get over there to that smithy. We're going to take some stuff. I don't feel like fighting right now. Let's move on. Oh, somebody's not doing something. Did I get a new person? I'm thinking maybe I did. Yep. Mate. I can't right click on him to pull up his unit card. Man, I really wish I could. Alright, so what I need to do that is go here, I think, then click on him. And let's see. 15 armor, 16 damage, not bad. 13 defense, that's good. He's got ranged. 4 stealth, yeah, pretty decent character. Let's see. Using an ivory short sword, which might be the best thing available. I've got these spiked clubs. 3 damage. He's using something that's 3 damage, 5 defense, so it's better. We'll put that on him. Good enough. And we'll just put him out there helping to gather some stuff. So, why don't you help gather some wood? Alright. Can these guys move yet? Yep. Get there next turn, I think. Oh. But not until these crazed bees attack. Begin combat. Player's turn, I get to go first. Alright. Well, let's have Jeremira go first. And I get one more. I'll have Dobrovik go next. Pass turn. Always an adventure trying to figure out combat in this game. Alright. I can live with that. Malamira can go next, and counter tactic discards a card at random from their tactics hand. Do I have counter offense? Discards a random card from the opponent's offense hand, so I can knock out a bee that way. Let's do that. Oh, okay. Apparently the card in the hand is a higher level than his counter offense. That's a bummer. Let's I'm not going to be able to give anybody first action. I think, well, I got to end the turn. Doesn't matter. What am I thinking? Alright, that's fine. These bees, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be just fine on this. We'll support that ally. And then, just to be safe, I think we'll confuse this one. And then we should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, let's see how this goes. Against these weaker monsters, those hammers come in so handy. Easy win. Pick up some amber and XP and research. We love that research. Let's see if we can't finish this quest. Okay, the Rusalka. Thanks for telling me who she is, by the way. Has agreed to the date if you burn this red ribbon in your furnace. The dwarf walks out to greet you again. How do you know? How do I know you're not lying to me? You're the one that put us on this quest, you jerk. Well, you don't, I guess, but I'm telling you, she said she's had her eye on you for a time. Well, it does sound convincing, but I don't know. What did she say exactly? And then I get to have social combat. Alright. Social combat uses like the speech skills of my units. So we get to convert with a dwarf smith and 4 forlorn wraiths. I'm gonna get creamed. Totally creamed. Alright, I get 1 play here. We'll have Malamyra go first. Pass the turn. Okay, forlorn wraiths aren't all that scary. Okay. Let's go with Pasha next. And then we're gonna pass. There's the dwarf smith. Okay. I can't confuse that dwarf. Not good. Can't confuse, protect, support. There. That should be good. We'll have Imslava go next. And then let's see what happens. Okay, that thing's got an offense of, or hit points of 5. So I want to support Imislava, get her offense up to 6. It's that green number next to her sword. So this should work out. As long as they don't get any first actions. Okay. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, they added some sound effects. That's hilarious. We're talking the wraiths to death. Well, good. We won. Alright. You've won the challenge. Burn the red string in the furnace, you say. Well, I'll be damned. You did it, lassie. I am impressed. Rusalkas are so hard to talk to. Thank you. And in return, we get a bramblewood staff a short bow, which is good, a boucher shield, and some nice scaled armor. Alright, you're welcome. 5 XP. Alright. Let's gear up real quick. Okay. Malamyra has a ton of carrying capacity. Let's put that new scaled mail on her. Let's see, we got a 2-handed weapon here, 3 damage, 2 poison. Okay. 3 armor, 6 defense, 1 dexterity. That's pretty good. What is she using? 3 armor, 7 defense? Oh, that's pretty good too. Who else is using a 1-handed item? 3 armor, 6 defense, 2 attractiveness. Here we go. That's good. And I don't think I have any... Oh, yep, I got this shield. That'll help her out quite a bit. Oh, but can she carry it? No, she's encumbered now. Darn. Alright. Can she carry this one instead? No. Encumbers her even more. Alright, who's using that? I guess she can't use that sort of thing, so we'll give it to this guy instead, and then we'll just carry the shield back to town. Alright, let's do that. We'll get these guys back to town. Have them reintegrate. And I think that's a good place to call it quits for this episode. This has been Troy Kostasik for Explorminate. Thank you very much for being with me. Hope to see you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.